Welcome to the internet tubes that bring you to the stream.tv. Today we have Awkward Conversations presents Comics and Cocktails. It's Anastasia, Darth, Boobs, Washington, and Nathan, Angry Baby Lichtman.
Ew.
You don't think we've run that joke into the ground yet?
Nope.
You know, I was kind of wondering, I mean, wouldn't you make the angry baby nice and calm by suckling on the Darth boob teats?
No.
Anastasia seemed a little into that when you said it this time, which is the first time you've said it.
No, leave it to Bernie to bring that up.
That's my new TV show, Leave It to Bernie.
Leave
Leave it to Bernie. So speaking of Leave It to Bernie, we're joined by Bernie Bregman. See, I can actually pronounce your last name.
Unlike some other podcasts that call me Bernie Burgerman.
But I love them.
They really got to the meat of the subject. So,
yeah, I see what you did.
Yeah, burgers.
It wasn't good, though.
It wasn't funny?
No.
Okay. So we have Bernie Burgerman, and he's the founder and president. Did you say president? Do you call yourself president?
I am the alpha and the omega of Nerds Like
Can I
Us.
call you Mr. President then?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'd like that
As long
more.
as you say it Maryland style, Mr. President.
So Mr. President from Nerds Like Us, and then you
Oh, you went a little Harley there.
I did, sorry. And then you are one of the founders of Club Cosplay.
I am one of the creators of Club Cosplay and the host of.
Said it right.
Club Cosplay.
She usually has a lot of difficulty saying club cosplay.
Club Cosplay.
Well, it's
She would
usually
call it like
because
Club
if you're at Club
Cosplay.
Cosplay and you're doing it right, you've had a couple, you've hydrated a little bit, so.
and then it becomes
Hydrate.
Club Cosplay.
I stay well hydrated. at
Speaking
Club
of
Cosplay.
hydration, and speaking of our golden child of all things nerdy, we have a golden cocktail for you, which is
lovely.
this one's pretty simple. It's Goldschlager and vanilla soda over ice, but it's
Okay.
gonna be awesome. It tastes like gingerbread. I've had this one.
That's yummy. Oh, Figo too is really good.
Yeah, Fago, right? Isn't that amazing? Okay,
All right,
so
let's
now
do
let's
this
have a seat and continue to talk about all things Bernie.
So for people that don't know about Club Cosplay, tell us a little bit about it.
Club Cosplay. Well, it's as it sounds. It's a nightclub for nerds. But in what I've created is a nerd-safe code of conduct that we do actually enforce at the club. So, you know, at a classic nightclub, most of us would be there and on the corner with our cell phones because it's not really a fun environment and we're getting harassed and all that stuff. And all that oons, 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 oons. Club Cosplay is as much a variety show as it is a nightclub. We have live acts, we've got DJs. There is plenty of EDM and stuff like that for those that want to dance. There's also going to be a little bit of rock, a lot of retro. There's cosplay contests with awesome prizes, cosplay repair stations, all sorts of great things. Plus, you're at a nightclub for nerds, so you're with your people, but you're partying it up and having a good time. It's the first of its type to market, and just a whole lot of fun and celebrating all things nerd and cosplay. You don't have to go in costume. I mean, obviously encouraged implicit in the name.
You should.
But you don't have to. You can wear a Star Wars, Star Trek, Batman, whatever shirt. It's totally cool. We are all over Southern California right now. We've played a couple of the House of Blues. We've done Ohm Nightclub at Hollywood and Highland and Club Nokia. And we're
So
going to be taking it
nowhere
on the
big.
road. Nowhere
big.
Yeah.
Just
So
like
you guys
some
are
back
just
rooms.
Some small
Sold out Club
things.
Nokia, sold out Anaheim House of Blues at Star Wars Celebration. We'll be back there actually Friday, October 2nd. We'll be at Anaheim House of Blues in downtown Disney. So you can get your Disney on, then come over to the club, throw your costume on.
But don't do that.
Don't
no,
do that
No,
ever.
no, totally. No.
Do this.
Get a whole train of people doing
No, this is the
all
Bukkake
throughout the
dance.
club, like that.
Oh,
Yes.
she didn't want me to do this dance. She felt
That-
like this
that
was a little,
dance?
That's a bukkake.
a little
Yes.
phallic.
We don't
a
do
little
that.
phallic. So,
Just don't forget the couple
what's your
balls.
favorite?
So it went there.
What's your favorite cosplay that you've seen at Club Cosplay?
That I've seen. Oh man.
I corrected mid-sentence, but I almost said club or cub cosplay like you do. But I said club cosplay. I did it.
All right,
I think I did.
Club cosplay.
Club
Clack
cosplay.
cosplay.
Yeah.
I speak English good. Oh God, there have been a lot of really, really great ones. I mean, I've seen. Oh geez. There's this couple, Candy and Danny, that do really great couples cosplays. And just awesome stuff. Danny does a lot of stuff like in my range, like he does Yogurt from Spaceballs and I do Dark Helmet.
That's awesome.
He looked fantastic at the last club. He also did Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. So yeah, that's like, you know, I like the obscure but known stuff. So there's a couple of those. He does great work. Sean Shaw shows up and kills it at Club Cosplay. He just did Atlantis, the last one. He does the best Deadpool I've ever seen.
That's pretty cool.
Fully armored, giant guns,
Whoa.
that kind of thing. I don't know. There's a lot of people that bring their A game to the club because it's the club. And there's a lot of great stuff out there in cosplay land.
So now Anastasia has constantly been trying to figure out what she should cosplay as. And I have always said River. I mean, she looks a little River, right?
Yes.
But other than
But
River,
I feel like she has to do River in a group because that's a character that kind of you got to group that with a
she's not happy with this, by the way.
No?
You can tell from the look she's giving me. There you go. She's giving it to all of you
get-
now.
look,
You're giving
you
it to our viewers right now. You're giving that.
You could get Meredith to be Amy Pond, and you could roll around with Mark Summers, who's a great 11th Doctor.
Here's my problem.
Nathan could be Rory.
Here's my problem. No. Here's my problem.
I could be your dad.
Is that no matter
Spoilers.
what I cosplay as, people automatically think I'm River Song. I could be a pinup version of Iron Patriot. They're like, really cool River Song outfit. And I said, what?
River Song as Iron Patriot.
Oh my
Wow, that's
gosh.
crazy.
So no.
So what should you cosplay as? You should cosplay as any characters that you are into that either reflect you or that you want to be, because you can use cosplay as either an amplification of who you are, it's an artistic expression, or getting into something that you're totally not. And so you can look at it either direction. You can get to go escape reality for a little while and be this like wacky oddball character that is not at all you. And everyone just does it differently. So I mean, whatever you're into, go for it.
So what I'm hearing is that he's saying you should be River Song.
I should. Not you.
No,
I should.
you should cosplay as River
I would probably
Song.
make a great River
Well,
Song.
you should do, you guys, it should be like a river runs through. It should be a River Song and River Tam.
So,
Okay.
you're making me laugh too much. I
Sorry.
Or except it be Simon Tam dressing as River Tam.
I like that.
Wong.
I like it. No?
Trying to keep it together, yo.
Keep it together.
All right. So, nerds like us.
Yes.
Do you actually think nerds like you?
So it's funny. Sometimes I never even, when I came up with the title, it always read to me nerds like us, so nerds that are similar to us. And then people started asking me the question: Does it really mean no? Nerds like us. Like, how do you put the emphasis on the sentence?
Nerds like.
Yeah, nerds like that are similar, or nerds like that adore.
Right.
You know.
I mean, we like you.
I hope nerds like us.
Yeah.
And I created Nerds Like Us to find other nerds like us. So, you know, it's really kind of what it's all about.
And for those of you who don't know what Nerds Like Us is, it's like
For
the
those of you
greatest-
4 people
Four
out there
people
who
that
do
don't
not
know
know what nerds like us is.
It's a movie night, but a lot of times you bring on people that have been in the movies.
Sure,
It's
yeah.
really
It's
kind of an
actually kind of
interactive way to watch a
Overall,
movie.
I've actually branched Nerds Like Us out into a whole event planning. I'm now doing Kamikaze's after party at Club Nokia this year.
Nice.
That'll be Nerds Like Us. And Nerds Like Us did the after party for LA Cosplay Con. And doing more events too. I'm going to be working with the We're Going Back people on the Back to the Future anniversary in October. And all sorts of stuff. But it started with, as you mentioned, a midnight movie series that is for nerds and by nerds. And 80s and 90s, you know, nerd culture classics. You know, stuff like Goonies, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, Weird Science, Real Genius,
real
all
good
that kind of a
stuff.
thing. The good stuff. And into the 90s, our first sellout was Hocus Pocus, which we're bringing back again. Friday, September 11th, we'll do Hocus Pocus. Then we're going to do Army of Darkness in October, because that's what you do in Halloween time. And yeah,
That was
sometimes
me
we'll get the
excited.
star cars out there. I did the '89 Batman, and I had the Batmobile parked in front. I did Ghostbusters and had the Ecto-1 out there. I had the DeLorean out there. Sometimes I get stars from the film. I had Missy Pyle from Galaxy Quest show up for that film. I had Dante Basco, who's Rufio from Hook, when we did Hook, and dude does not look any older than he did when he was a Lost Boy 25 years
And
ago.
isn't he a DJ now?
Yes.
He's a DJ now.
Yes, and he's
But so
good.
is Elijah Wood. So you know.
Well, so's Hodor. Hodor's
That's
the
true.
DJ.
Hodor.
Yeah.
Yes. Definitely a DJ. Hodor.
It's the new kind of dubstep. It's just like,
I like it.
Apparently, that's what you do when you're done acting, is you DJ.
so.
Oh.
So speaking of what you
So
do,
I better learn how to DJ.
We should get Dante and Hodor to DJ Club Cosplay. That would be awesome.
You should.
I'm gonna make that call.
Make it.
Make it. Do it right now.
Sure.
Oh, no,
Well,
not right now?
Hodor does
Okay.
a series
Not
with
right now.
Not right now.
one of our cosplay judges, Brandon Hillick, that's Rave of Thrones, and does Rave of Thrones. All
Yes, I've heard about Rave of Thrones. I have not been yet.
So speaking of a moment, taking a moment outside of acting, we have
Shared
our moment, our mouthful of mojos moment from Shakey's. You have to take a mojo.
So this is a mojo.
This is a mojo. This is a
Kind of dog
mojo
name.
potato. And we're going to have our mouthful of mojos moment.
That's right. It's the Mouthful of Mojo's moment with Nathan, Anastasia, and special guest President Bernie Bergerman. Brought to you by Shakey's Pizza, King Trivia, and Stark Industries. This has been your Mojo Mouthful of Mojo moment.
You know, if Stark Industries is going to sponsor us, I think we should get some more money out of them. I really feel like they should. You still have a mouthful of mojo.
And this
Guys-
is still more Mouthful of Mojo moments, starring only
Literally-
Anastasia and her slow salivatory glands.
I can just feel my mojo growing from that bite.
I've never
Okay,
had
right.
anybody be a slower chewer than Anastasia. I don't know why I would have somebody be a slower chewer, but
She's chewing sexy. That's what she's doing.
is she?
Yeah, you slow it down, it's sexier.
Is that
Oh,
how
is
you
it?
make things sexy?
You go slow. There you go.
Wait. So all this time we've been trying to say club cosplay quickly. If we say it slower, then it's more sexy, right?
Then it's like,
You have to do the finger. The finger has to happen.
the finger has to happen.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's fingering
It's
himself.
Club Cosplay with President Bernie Bergerman.
So,
Mullet tingle.
once upon your
The
life,
Midnight Jury?
Yeah, once upon your life,
Okay.
you were really into to Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I might have been a Rocky Horror veteran for about the past 17 years
Yeah.
or so.
So just a little while.
So you
I've
started when you
produced
were
a couple
12.
of conventions and stuff.
So you've seen it a couple times.
Yeah, once or twice.
Yeah, and
I've in fact worn every costume piece from. I've played all the characters in the movie, including the made-up character Trixie that does a striptease in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yep, did that.
yeah, you are you a good Trixie?
I still have some VHS of that. That's how long ago. It was.
VHS. You need to transfer that.
It was great. Well, I did a cowboy. Kind of every woman loves a cowboy taking their clothes off. Breakaway jeans. Had a denim banana hammock. It was great.
I
My
was
favorite word by the banana hammock.
I was gonna do a "Don't give me any more lip" pun, but then I was like, they probably like 4 people out there would get that joke. So I did it
Yeah.
anyway, but I made it seem like it's okay for them if they didn't get it. So. Speaking
Did you,
of,
though?
yeah, I did. Speaking of Rocky Horror Picture Show, we have some great Rocky Horror Picture Show trivia for you from our friends
right.
at kingtrivia.com, and you can find a local trivia to yourself at kingtrivia.com. But let's get right into it. Which female character is Riff Raff's sister? I know this is a tough one for you.
While there are many shades in the Red family, my personal favorite, and I always find this character sexy, and any woman looks sexy as Magenta.
There you go, Magenta.
You should be a Magenta! Oh my, the hair! Just dye it, it's perfect!
Just dye your hair.
Just dye my hair. Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, there's
Not
some
like you're an
makeup and stuff.
actress or a model. Just dye your hair.
And you were doing a Russian accent earlier, and whatever the hell Transylvanian thing they were trying to get Lady Patricia Stevens these days to do, it sounds like a kind of a bad Russian accent. But
All right, it's happening.
Oh my god. Well, she does do a bad Russian accent,
and
so it'd be fine.
yeah,
I do a great Russian accent.
You're Russian by injection.
I am.
So, question number 2.
Thank you. X.
What what does the tattoo on Dr. Frankenfurter's upper arm say? So not the one in his
not
groin.
the 4711 that is dotted on his leg, but
Right.
you are talking about the boss tattoo with the heart and the knife going through it from top left to lower right.
Oh yeah,
That
he's
would be the boss
terrible
tattoo.
at this.
Yeah,
He's
you
horrible.
guys. Before he came on, he's like, I don't know about this trivia stuff. It might be a little bit difficult. I think he's nailing it.
I think he nailed it.
A lot like
He's getting
nailed.
nailed.
A lot
He's getting
like-
nailed. There's nailing.
That happened a lot in Rocky Horror.
Nailing.
Yeah,
yes.
I was gonna say. Okay. Number 3. What historical event can be heard on the radio as Brad and Janet are driving at the beginning of the film?
Brrr, that would be Nixon's resignation speech.
Wait, you guys, President Nixon resigned?
I'm sorry.
God damn
Put
it.
the interests of America first. America needs a full-time president and not a part-time asshole.
I
know,
was
it's
really
my
into
favorite
the whole Watchmen.
Can I say asshole?
Yeah.
Wait, you said it a
you
couple
said it
times.
twice now, so it's fine. I suppose
Will I
you
get
can.
bleeped?
Probably.
Okay, I want a copy of me getting bleeped.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do Carlin's 7 dirty words you can't say on television.
Oh yeah.
All right.
But you're gonna have to bleep it.
We'll leave it.
Okay. Brock, you gonna bleep it for us while we're on the air, or should we do it in post? Do you think?
We can do it in post. I mean, it's just whatever the you want.
Okay. All right. Cool. So go
Well,
for it.
as one of my favorite comedians and in fact prophets of all time, George Carlin once said, "Shit, sucker, and tits."
What?
Shit, fuck, sucker, mother, and tits.
Okay, cool.
7
All
dirty
right.
words you can't say on television.
So
Even
it's wonderful.
internet television.
Thanks
See you
for
next
having
Tuesday.
us.
No.
Thanks for having us. All of our family sponsors like Shakey's Pizza.
Shakey's Pizza, family restaurants, and delicious, fun family children times. Shakey's Pizza.
Our family sponsors while I'm drinking Goldschlager.
Listen, the good news is we can now get Club Cosplay to sponsor us, and I'll learn how to say it.
I need more mojo to absorb this Goldschlager.
Okay, now my favorite part.
What's your favorite part?
Where we reach into Han Solo.
Yeah.
We play Mary
Yeah,
Screw
okay.
Kill.
Every woman
should.
loves reaching into Han Solo.
I
So
do.
reach into Han Solo and grab 3 of these names. These are randomly nerdy
I
names.
liked how
I
he
think.
did it. He had like
Hold on.
little.
I
He had a
got
little. He had a little wrist.
I can't believe one of
Action.
the ones that I got.
So tell us marry, screw, and kill for, I think these are like Star Trek, Rocky Horror,
They are Star Trek.
an
and Rocky
amalgamation of a couple nerdy things.
Wow.
Horror. Okay.
He's either really excited about this, guys, or he's
upset.
really pissed.
Let's see. Well, I'm going to say I'm going to marry Lieutenant Commander Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy.
Okay.
He's a doctor, so when I get older, I need a little plastic. He can help me
wrong
out.
with you
Doctors
guys?
make money.
You guys are such gold diggers.
Everybody on the show besides you is a gold digger.
I'm like, oh, he's not employed. Oh, he's kind of a jerk. I'll
And other
marry
than
him.
Stargate SG-1, they never kill the doctor off, so I never have to worry about losing him.
Plus, you would bone a lot.
I would bone a lot.
Yeah.
Within marriage, which doesn't happen actually in real life.
Right. No, never.
Who would I? You guys say screw MSK, but I thought it should be marry, fornicate, and kill.
Which
That
we
also
should
works.
have thought.
Also
of.
works.
And
But
my
Bernie's smarter
second
than us,
one
guys.
that I will screw is Janet Weiss because she's a slut.
Yep. Yep. She would have a one-night stand with you for sure.
Yes, or anyone like she did
Yeah.
with Frankenfurter. Or not.
She would just do it with anybody.
Pretty much. And the person I'm
has.
going to kill, especially in the next episode that we're going to take, is Captain James T. Kirk.
Ooh.
Foreshadowing, ladies and gentlemen.
But also possibly pre-shadowing. But it's timey-wimey. Things
wibbly-wobbly?
happen in
Wibbly
weird
wobbly,
ways
timey-wimey.
on this show. So, what do you guys think? Should we cheers and
Yeah, we
call
should.
this
We
thing?
should
All right.
cheers.
Bernie, thanks for coming on the show. This was awesome.
Nathan, Anastasia, my pleasure.
You can find Nerds Like Us on Facebook, right? And
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at NerdsLikeUs. You can also follow Club Cosplay. It's usually at Club Cosplay or Club_Cosplay on one of the Twitter Insta things.
Yeah, so just look around
Yeah.
for all of the things.
All the
All
things
the
that are
things.
fun and nerdy, I do them, and you're going to have fun.
And when is it at the House of Blues in Anaheim?
Friday, October 2nd, House of Blues Anaheim will be the next Club Cosplay, and then the next Nerds Like Us screening will be Hocus Pocus at midnight on Friday, September 11th.
So make sure you get your shakies fix, and then
There's a Shakey's near the Vista Theater where we do Hocus Pocus.
it's right near there.
Yeah.
So get
Good
your
planning.
shakies
Good
fixed,
planning.
and then go
Have pizza
to,
in line.
to
Get
Nerds
me
Like
some.
Us.
I
Yeah.
like pepperoni and sausage.
Bring it for Bernie,
All
and
the meats.
maybe he won't let you in for free.
Right.
Yay!
Cheers.
Cheers.
L'chaim!
Bye, guys. For more comics and cocktails.
You hit that button and subscribe to the stream.tv. Cheers.